The email came at 2:09 a.m. The subject line read, "Something you need to see." It was from a man named Mark Ellison, the new owner of my old house. The one that burned down. He said he'd been remodeling, tearing out drywall in the living room, when he found a small camera hidden inside one of the corner studs. The lens was scorched black, but the memory card still worked. He told me he watched part of the footage but couldn't finish it. Said it didn't feel right that he was the one seeing it, so he sent it to me instead. I downloaded the file and pressed play. First came the static, then color. A dimly lit living room, my living room, the same one where I'd once taught my son how to draw a circle. Then movement. My wife sat on the couch. Beside her was a man, not me. They were close to close. He brushed her hair from her face and kissed her cheek. The timestamp said 11:42 p.m. The fire started at 11:50. I didn't sleep the rest of the night. I just sat there, watching the video's glow flicker across the dark room. And somewhere between heartbreak and rage, one thought broke through. It wasn't an accident. The next morning, I watched again, frame by frame. There was laughter, whispering, then a sound from upstairs, my son calling for water. She stood up. The man didn't move. She looked uneasy. He smiled, said something I couldn't hear. She hesitated. Then the screen glitched, static filled the frame. When it cleared, he was gone. She stood by the kitchen counter, wiping away tears. Another timestamp, 11:49. A spark of light flashed in the window. Small at first, then brighter. The camera caught her turning toward it, and then the feed cut out. I rewound it over and over, knowing what I was looking for. That spark wasn't from bad wiring. It came from inside the house. Someone started it. And whoever hid that camera, whoever wanted to watch us, wasn't me. I called the old detective who worked the case. He barely remembered me. Said it was closed, accidental. Faulty wiring, a bad circuit box. Tragic, he called it. Like my family was just another statistic. So I started digging on my own. I pulled insurance reports, forensics files, the cause listed as indeterminate. But buried in the paperwork was something strange. A maintenance order filed 2 weeks before the fire, signed by a company that didn't exist. I tracked the phone number. It led to a small contractor named Nolan Gray. The name meant nothing until I saw his photo. He was the man from the video. My wife had brought him into her home, let him fix what wasn't broken, and in return, he burned it to the ground. I searched him up. He died 2 years after the fire in a car crash. Quick, clean. But death doesn't erase guilt. The more I uncovered, the clearer it became this wasn't some secret fling. It was planned, insured, paid for. My wife had taken out a new life insurance policy a month before the fire one. That only benefited her. I drove back to the town I swore I'd never see again. The same streets, the same church, the same bakery she used to love. But now, a new house stood on the lot where ours once was. I didn't go there. I went to City Hall instead. The archives, the investigators' files, and insurance logs filled in the rest. She transferred the payout to a private account 3 days after the fire under her maiden name. That made no sense. She was supposed to be dead. Except she wasn't. A photo popped up from a social media post dated 2 years ago linked to that same account. New name, new hair, same eyes. She'd staged everything, the affair, the fire, the deaths. And she walked away from it all. I found her living in a small coastal town 3 states away, working at a real estate office under a fake identity. Her smile hadn't changed. When I walked in, she froze. Didn't breathe. Didn't blink. "Hello, Claire," I said. Her real name hung in the air like smoke. I placed a flash drive on the counter, the footage, the insurance papers, the photo of her and Nolan. She reached for it, hands trembling. "Please," she whispered. "You don't understand, I do." I said quietly. "You lit the fire. You killed him." Her lips parted, but no sound came out. I leaned closer. "You took everything from me. So now, I'm taking the one thing left from you, your peace." I turned to leave. Her voice cracked behind me, desperate. "What are you going to do?" "Nothing," I said. "You'll do it to yourself." She didn't show up to work the next day, or the next week. Within a month, her name was gone from the office roster. No obituary, no address, just gone. Maybe she ran again. Maybe she didn't, doesn't matter. I still see their faces in the smoke, sometimes my son's small hand against the window, her silhouette behind him. The flames never fade. But the guilt, the heavy, suffocating guilt, that's gone now. Because I finally know the truth. She didn't die in the fire. She was the fire. And I'm the one who finally put her out.